to have developed what appears to be a pie-in-the-sky approach to provincial economic development. How will your party live up to its promises, especially with the fiscal challenges Ontario faces?
That's a great question. I can't promise anything dramatic because it took a long time, about 100 years, to get to the point we're at now, where the majority of our society is depending upon a big government to manage the money, to provide them with a job. When my great-grandfather was farming, as I said in my opening, he paid very few taxes. He had a great deal of responsibility to manage his own affairs, his own health care, his children's education, and his day-to-day life. I want to get back to that place because it has the greatest amount of efficiency. It creates the least amount of public debt.
10 seconds.
And I can't promise that we'll get there quickly. We have to move toward that as a goal to bring back responsibility, civic responsibility.
Thanks,
However,
John?
So Catherine Wynne government will support Ontarians, invest in Ontarians, invest in our youth, invest in businesses. We've got a fantastic plan. She's definitely the right leader for this province, and it's definitely the plan that we need for Ontario, to grow Ontario and to keep Ontario moving forward. We're looking to invest $130 billion into infrastructure over 10 years. We're looking to, we don't want to fire 100,000 people. We don't want to be faced with that, the aftermath of the Tim government.
Thanks, John. Elaine?
Well, to talk about election promises as pie in the sky, I hope that you will agree that the plan I outlined for you, our tax investment credit and so on, is nothing like pie in the sky. This is a hard-nosed deal that we will make with any business that does the investment. We'll reward them for it. But we're not going to give them money up front like the other two parties promised to do with their tax cuts, which have not produced for 7 years. You know, if you continue to repeat an action that doesn't bring the desired result, that's one of the conventional definitions of insanity, eh? So we're not going to do that. But we will use taxes. Taxes don't only underwrite the services we all enjoy, they're a tool. And you lower taxes, sometimes the incentive is effective, but using the taxes after the fact to reward somebody who has performed well for society, that's where we're at. That's not pie in the sky. That's meat and potatoes.
Well, I think it's time to get realistic. If people go back to this RPC government ran for 60 years, Ontario was booming. The Peterson government came in, followed by the NDP government. We were short of being bankrupt. Mike Harris government came in, generated 1.2 million jobs in this province, got it going. We got our deficit down to zero. What happens? 10 years, the Wynne McGuinty government has put it back where we are. We're losing companies faster and faster. It comes to an end, we've got to look at where we're going. Elaine talks about tax cuts, but you have to, businesses look at the total cost. They're not paying corporate taxes because they're not making a profit. By the time they pay their hydro, their property taxes, and their payroll taxes, there's no profit left to pay with payroll taxes, corporate taxes. So we don't have to worry about lowering them. They're leaving before they even get to that scale. We got to get this province moving in and make life affordable for our people on this side. People on this side are all telling us that they can't afford to live in Ontario.
I don't respond to incentives and treats like a puppy dog in training. I own a corporation, and my 74-year-old father is my right-hand man. I do the rest. That's the reality of working an 800-acre farm in Ontario. We've got to do it all ourselves. We have to. I'm not going to disagree with Jim here. We cut costs in the 80s. We're living in a situation where there's no prospect of me hiring anybody to do work for me. The bureaucracy is brutal. The risk of hiring a kid to work around my farm, I I wouldn't even consider it. I'm sorry.
We were in a debate last night with a lot of businesses, and they were telling us, they were begging us to cancel this regulations we're seeing, College of Trades. There's so much regulation, they're spending weeks. I think an average farm spends over a month of paperwork just to do a business, to run their business in a year. We have to get government out of their way. The government should be there to protect the public. It shouldn't be there to control and make decisions for business. And that's what's happening.
I think sometimes we need government there to protect the workers who would be exploited by businesses otherwise. We need the products of choice.
The 300,000 jobs we lost, how do we protect them?
Big
All we're
government's
doing now
doing it
is
because they're unemployed.
we're paying for their cost to live because they've lost their job. They're not very happy. The best thing they would like is a job. And because 150,000 people left Alberta, their economy's booming.
With the College of Trade certification, they'll make a decent wage at the end of the day.
The College
and you
of
wouldn't
Trade
have to support them.
has no training. It's not a college. Our university and college system is very good. We have 32 colleges. They train the tradespeople, not the College of Trades.
My grandfather and great-grandfather paid excellent wages, and nobody was interfering with him or the people who were working there. And those people are gone off the landscape, as are the farmers. It's big government that's been driving people out of business. It's big government that's manipulating the money supply, which is creating incentives to borrow money and expand farms, hire less people, use more mechanization. That's our trend.
You're right.
Just
Big
look at the
government, it's getting bigger all the time. 300,000 more people. We've increased government by over 33% since this government took over. We just don't have the income behind it to support it. And we're putting our good public service in jeopardy if we don't care. Talk to the countries. We have the highest indebted non-prime jurisdiction in the world. The highest.
And you know, there's a
because
time-
we borrow, we double our debt. We've gone crazy.
There is
We
a
haven't got
time,
the money.
Jim, to incur a debt and to sustain
For 10
that debt
years,
until things
we're
turn
gonna
around.
go there.
It could be
To
10
fix what you
years.
put in place.
Going on
Thank you
a
very
long
much.
time.
We're going to move on to the next question.